Good morning, everybody. Good morning, good morning, good morning. I am sorry for the late stream, but I wanted to go over CPI data live. I think we will get under 5% today. And yeah, that's what I think is going to happen today. How is everyone doing? I hope you guys are, able to join my live. And yeah, I am really tired, have time for nothing, dealing with my toddler, almost terrible twos, and with my newborn. 4 a.m. feedings is me, and 7 a.m. feedings is me, and then we wake up the toddler. So yeah, we are doing this. We are doing this. How's everyone else doing? Yo, what's up, Damien? Good to see you. How you doing, Damien? How's the Pepe plays doing? I hope you're making money, man. I hope you're making money. Hey, Mihail, how you doing? Good to see you. Good to see you. How you doing? All right? Today we should be getting 5% inflation. The inflation is slowly going down, but just remember, this is all a little bit of a game that everyone's playing. Remember that we moved the rules. Inflation should have been measured biannually, and now inflation is being measured annually. So because inflation was so high last year, and it's only being measured annually, naturally our inflation is going to be going down. If we were measuring biannually, so not just last year where inflation was through the roof, but the year before that where inflation was going up, our inflation rate is not going to be 5%, whatever it is right now. I definitely think that this is they're playing with the numbers in order to get the elections. They want to bring down the inflation, and they want to give a way out to Jerome Powell and the Federal Reserve. Basically, a way to save face, if that makes sense. That's my own personal opinion. Yo, Ivan, how you doing, my friend? Good to see you. Thank you so much for your support, man. I always see your comments. I really appreciate that. We will get the CPI data very, very soon. And that's where we're at right now. That's where we're at right now. Let me get my last channel on right here. Where's my other channel? Add an account. Okay. I'm still up a little bit. Figure hell, why not? I'll take exposure through Samsung. Yeah, Damien, that's true. I really hope that there's going to be some type of adoption for Algorand and for crypto as well. It's tough, man. It's tough, and it's really disgusting what's happening with cryptocurrency, and definitely not happy with the action of Algorand. But yeah, that is what it is. Yo, Cheeps, what up, baby? How you doing, my friend? Good to see you. Shout out to the Wolf Pack. Yo, Cheeps, I be seeing you put up comments here and there, man. You be creeping in the shadows. I appreciate you. Thank you very, very much. Guys, I am looking to make a play on HIMS. HIMS was down 10% yesterday. HIMS had an absolutely amazing earnings. They smashed the earnings. They exceeded expectations as always, and they raised the expectations. This is the second largest quarter they had where they were adding subscribers. And I think it's unjustified that HIMS was down 10% yesterday, to be honest with you. And I actually am hoping, and I don't like to bet against my horse, you guys know me, I'm actually hoping that HIMS is going to go down against the market. I think if CPI data comes in under 5%, I think the market goes up. As the market in general goes up, HIMS usually does not act with the market. So I think possibly HIMS can go down even more, and then I might go into it. I was like pulling the trigger yesterday and then I stopped. So I would be adding positions. I didn't sell any HIMS. I love HIMS. Yes, sir. Berg, I swear YouTube been shadow banning you for me. Yo, Scott, what's up, baby? YouTube hates me, bro. YouTube hates me. I am the least paid YouTuber out there. I get no love from YouTube whatsoever. I barely get views. It sucks. And I don't know what to say. You're not the only one that said that. YouTube hates me. I don't know why YouTube hates me, but they give me no love whatsoever. And I'm not even being biased here. Like, I think my content is really good, especially when you talk about straight knowledge, entertainment. I act silly. I make jokes. I can make a crazy edited video. YouTube hates me. So yeah, I definitely see them shadow banning me, especially in crypto. Not the stock channel, but the crypto channel, especially my big crypto channel, they shadow ban the fuck out of me. They don't want nobody watching my channel, and I don't understand why. Yo, thank you so much. I love Psycho Bunny. And you know, you want to laugh why I wear these? In Russian, a bunny is called Zaychik. So every time we read bedtime stories to my son, we read them in Russian. And he knows the word Zaychik. So every day in the morning when we wake up, we're like, good morning, you know, we go through a good morning routine. Russian people understand what I'm talking about, Russian-speaking people. And one of the things is we say, good morning, Zaychik, good morning, bunny. And when we say that, he always points to my T-shirt and he's like, Zaychik, bunny, and he gets mad excited. I also have it on my shorts right now. I don't want to pull it up because I ain't wearing no underwear. I had to run out of the house to get this live. But yeah, so that's why I wear them. Shout out to you. Good morning. Yo, Joker, what's up, my friend? Good to see you, brother. YouTube hates us too. Maybe so, bro. Maybe so. I just know that YouTube completely hates me. Hates me. And it's really hard. Like on my big YouTube channel, bro, I have like 17,000 subscribers almost, right? I was making videos every single day. You know how much I make from that? I make maybe like $400. $400. Not per week, per day, per month. It's crazy. It's crazy. So yeah. That's why I took a step back and I'm concentrating on other businesses. Now I do YouTube for fun. I thought that was me. You're great. Thank you so much. Because you make great content that actually helps people. Yo, thank you so much. By the way, what about helping? Who made money on the Palantir on the Palantir call play? A lot of people made money on that $6.5 play. I ended up making 15 calls. I bought 5 calls per day, 3 days straight as the price was going down. I ended up making $2,000 something on my Palantir calls. So yeah, I appreciate that. Oh, 2 big announcements right here. First of all, thank you so much for supporting the channel. I appreciate it, guys. I don't know what I'm going to be doing on my YouTube channel. Maybe I'm going to cancel my crypto channel and just do Patreon crypto because I can't be making videos for nothing. It's not worth it. It's just crazy. It's taking up so much time. Maybe I'm going to do videos only for members, or maybe I'm going to do videos for Patreon if anybody even gives a fuck about my crypto videos. So I don't know what's going to happen. But yo, I appreciate you supporting the channel. I'm assuming you're doing my crypto channel. Thank you so much. It really helps. Channel membership is $3 a month, guys. All you really get out of this is you helping me out and helping the channel, because I'm honestly not going to be doing YouTube for much longer, except for fun. Like, I don't do bang out videos too often. I do this for fun. And I try to help people as much as possible. Not financial advice, of course. Don't teach that boy that boof chatter. Yo, Cheeps, let me ask you a question, though. Seriously, let me ask everybody in the audience. If you had to teach your kid a language that can help them in life, okay? Don't be closed-minded. Really, what languages are the most important languages in life? English is a given because they learned that here, right? I would say Russian, Chinese, I guess Mandarin Chinese, and Arabic and Spanish. Those would be the 4 languages after English, right? So if they know those 4 plus English. So between English and Russian, I feel like my kids can get around the world anywhere. Remember, there's a lot of people that speak Russian. The Soviet Union, there's like 1 billion people that speak Russian, right? So yeah. And Palantir Research, guys, check out this guy's channel. This guy's channel is sick. I honestly think this guy is Palantir Bytes. You guys remember the channel Palantir Bytes? I could swear that this is the guy. I could swear that this is the guy from Palantir Bytes. Palantir Research, really, really good channel. Really short form Palantir videos. Really love it. You guys should definitely check it out. Shout out to him. Crypto's content is still swallowed by big channels, and that's not true exactly. There's a couple of other channels that blew up. Crypto John, for example, shout out to him. He blew up. He makes really basic videos. He doesn't do crazy editing. And most of his videos are just super positive. Hey, we're going to go. It's a great opportunity for you to buy in the future. You know, crypto's going to go up. And it's great. It's good content. Nice, solid, clean content. And his channel blew up. He's like almost 19,000 subscribers. I had 16,000 when he had 4,000. And he went from 4,000 to 18,000, and I'm still at like 16,800. It's crazy. Shout out to him. No hate whatsoever. I'm giving him props. So what I'm saying is it's not dead. Small channels grow. Jerry Banfield's crypto channel, it went from... Bro, he went from like 0 subscribers to like 12,000 subscribers in 2 months. So small channels are not completely dead. I do think, though, you need to have... I'm not positive all the time. I'm super honest. So if I don't like something and I don't see something that I see something that I don't like, I'll call it out. I got shunned by the whole SafeMoon community at the time when I was calling SafeMoon bullshit when they started talking about certain things. And, you know, I get destroyed. Maybe that's why I don't do good. Like, I do Algorand. Nobody wants to hear negative Algorand. Nobody wants to hear that the truth is Algorand fucking sucks dick right now. And there's 0 momentum. Nobody wants to hear that. And if I make videos on that, no one's going to watch it. So, yeah. But thank you for your comment. I appreciate you. Yo, Lee Ko, how you doing? Good to see you. Spanish, of course, Spanish. Chinese. German, I'm sorry, bro. It's not important. I'm going to tell you right now, German is not important. Because if you need to do business in German, they're going to speak English. Let's just be honest here. German is not an important language. And I don't mean that as disrespect, but nobody speaks it. Indian is an important language. So, yes, I'll put Indian up there. Chinese and Indian, no-brainer. I could only teach my kid Russian at this point because that's what I speak. Nah, that's lies. There's no way. Who wrote these studies? I'll smack the shit out of these people. I will smack them so fucking hard their mama will feel it. That's bullshit. What's the population of France? 50 million? Like, no. Not gonna happen. And they have a couple of colonies, right? Old ex-colonies. No way. Adam, good morning and all. What do you think about Algo in 5 years? I don't know, bro. I don't know. Algo has a really big uphill battle. Algorand has huge issues. They have 0 momentum. Nobody gives a flying fuck about Algorand's fundamentals. Nobody gives a flying fuck about Algorand's technicals. At the end of the day, Algorand is such an amazing product. It's such an amazing ecosystem. It's such an amazing crypto. It has such crazy fundamentals, and nobody gives a fuck. Nobody gives a fuck. Crypto changed, and I'm very, very, very much leaning towards my whole thesis of crypto was wrong, and I can prove that it's wrong. And everybody's thesis is wrong. Crypto was supposed to be a hedge against inflation. It's not. You could see what was happening right in front of us. As inflation's going up, crypto should have skyrocketed. It did not. And number 2, crypto should skyrocket because banks started failing and bailouts, but it didn't, which means my thesis and everybody's thesis in crypto pretty much is wrong. So I got to rethink my thesis. With that said, if Algorand can get some type of attention, like let's say this lawsuit says Algorand is not a security. Let's say Gary Gensler gets fired. Maybe. But Algorand's going to have a lot of problems. Jess from Algorand, the marketing officer, is going to have a lot of problems making partnerships because nobody's going on to get behind Algorand because of this potential SEC thing. So I can't even give you a prediction. But I do believe in 5 years, Algorand's price is going to be over $1. It's going to be somewhere like $1, dollar-ish, several dollars, right? Something like that. That's what I think. I'm still hoping Algorand is going to go $3 to $5. I still have all of my Algorand. I'm holding tight, and it sucks. It sucks. I agree with you, but we speak Russian, German, and English to our kids. Oh, wow, you speak Russian. Oh, I hear what you're saying now. I get it. Yeah, I don't speak German, so we speak Russian to our kid. The grandparents speak Russian to the kid. And guys, when we say Russian, if you guys are from that area, it's old Soviet. That's what we call it, right? So Russian speaking a lot of countries. I don't speak German, and English they're going to learn in school. That's the way most people in our hood do that. Not Palantir, but I can see why. Yeah, for sure. There's definitely a connection. Shout out to you. You have a great channel. What would be bullish for data-wise? 4.9 will be bullish, but there was a slip. Biden came out, and Biden fucked up. He knows what the numbers are. And Chris Patel shouted it out. Shout out to Chris Patel. Biden basically made a speech before the CPI. It's out. It's on Twitter. And he basically said, inflation is going down steady, blah, 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 because he knows the answer. So the consensus is 5.0, 5.1, and 4.9. Those are consensus. But in general, the average is 5.0. I think we're going to get like 4.9, 4.8. And that's why Biden already has a speech. But he put it out 40 minutes early, this fucking schmuck. SafeMoon Exchange, bro, SafeMoon is dead. SafeMoon is a whack. SafeMoon is such a fucking shit project, and I can't believe dumbasses are still in SafeMoon. Straight the fuck up, bro. Like, straight the fuck up. Who gives a fuck if SafeMoon doesn't exchange? Who gives a fuck? Who gives a fuck if they launch a blockchain? Who the fuck is gonna use them? That shit is fucking whack. Don't tell Marcel that German sucks. Nah, German does not suck. It's a great language. It's not a world language, right? And you guys can't debate that. That's a fact. It's not a world language. Nobody uses it all around the world. It's a few German-speaking countries, Germany, Austria, and a few, dignitaries, right, that are doing business with you. But in general, nobody speaks that. Fuck SafeMoon. SafeMoon ain't back, bro. It will never be back. Ain't nobody using that bum-ass shit except for the people that actually use SafeMoon. The idiots that are still in fucking SafeMoon. That's it. Good to see you. Yo, shout out to you, and thank you so much for being a channel member. I appreciate you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Fire the SafeMoon channel. Never gonna happen. Never gonna happen. Fuck SafeMoon. And fuck you too. Bit late to the party. What's going wrong with Algo? Bro, they just have problems. They can't get any momentum. Let me check out the CPI data. Give me one moment, guys. CPI. CPI data. One moment, guys. I'm going to pull it up. Yeah, we got 4.9%. I'm pulling it up right now, guys. We got 4.9%. It's refreshing. Give me a second. Let me just pull this up. All right, cool. 1 second. Let me just share it on the screen. Present. Share screen. Share screen. Boom. Boom. You guys could see that? All right. So we expected 5%. We ended up getting the consumer price index for oil rose 0.4% in April. Let me make, can you guys see this? It's big enough? 1 second. In April, on a seasonally adjusted basis, after increasing 0.1 in March, I think they were expecting 0.5, so 0.4 is good. The U.S. 12 months, 4.9%. So let me just explain one thing. When we measure inflation, we're measuring it right now annually, which means we're measuring our inflation rates, the price of everything, compared to only last year. Last year is when we had 9%, 8%, 7%, all these crazy fucking numbers. So naturally, our inflation is going to go down because our benchmark was so high, right? Last year, and all the years before that, we used to measure it biannually. So not against 1 year, we used to measure it against 2 years. We changed the rules. In reality, I don't know the exact number, but our inflation should be probably mid-5s to 6% if we did biannually. I don't know the actual correlation, but this is a factual number, but it's a factual number based on new rules, right? So just letting you know that. But it's still going down. The index for shelter was the largest contributor to the monthly all-time increase, followed by increases in the index for used cars, trucks, and index for gasoline. The increase in gasoline index more than offset declines in other energy component indexes, and the energy index rose 0.6% in April. The food index was unchanged in April as it was in March. The index for food fell 0.2%, while the index for food away from home rose 0.4%. The all items index increased 4.9% for 12 months ending April. This was the smallest 12-month increase period ending April 2021. The all items, the energy index decreased 5.1%. This is the numbers right here, guys. This is the numbers right here, 0.4%. And this is where we are right here. So our inflation for all items keeps going down. And our inflation core is steady. Going down steady, right? It went up a little bit, and now it's going back down to where it was right here. But it's definitely staying steady since February, right? So it seems like for all items, we had kind of a double peak, right? We had a peak in June right here, where we had 9.1%. And then 9.1% we went down. And then it looks like we had a little bit of a, steady stream. We went down to around 8.23, something like that. And then it dropped all the way down to around 6.5%. And then 6.5% stayed steady-ish until 6, and then we had a major drop from 6% to 5%, and now we have a basic drop from 5 to 4.9. When it comes to all items less food, right, core, we ended up having a drop from right here, right? This seems to be the peak. In September, we had around 6.6, 6.7, and then we had a steady going down, 6.6, 6.7, until around 5.6, it looks like, 5.7 off the top of my head. And now it's steady. So for all items, except for food and energy, we didn't have any crazy drops, right? It's just steady going down, right? But for all items, we had huge drops. Boom, right? So it's going to be very interesting to see what happens. And this is where we are right here. Let's see what actually went up a lot. Gasoline went back up, it looks like, right? Gasoline was down 0.46. 4.6 it was down. Gasoline was down right here. And then in April, that's in March. Then in April, gasoline went up 3. Okay? What else went up interestingly? And used cars went back up. Look at this used car bullshit. 4.4%. 4.4. The used cars went up. You see, used cars were going down. 1.7 down, 2 down, 2 down, 1.9 down, 2.8 down, 0.9 down, and all of a sudden it's 4.4 up. So, yeah. Gasoline, fuel is going down. Okay, utility pipes going down. What else went up? Energy commodities went up. So energy commodities was down 4.6, and now it's up 2.7. What else really jumps out over here? New vehicles went down. Okay, not a big deal. Let's see what this is. Food. The energy index rose 0.6% in April after decreasing 3.5% in March. The gasoline index increased 3% in March following a 4.6% decrease in the previous months. Gasoline prices rose 5.2% in April. Okay. Let's see what else we got here. Let's see what else. Do we have anything else that I could give you guys? What we got over here? I'm just looking through a few other things, something that catches my eyes. All right. But you guys want to see something funny? Check this out. Let me show you guys something interesting. This is what Joe Biden tweeted 40 minutes ago. 1 second. 1 moment. 1 moment. I'm going to show you guys a tweet. Give me 1 second. Where's my man, Chris Patel? Chris Patel did that. 1 second. Chris Patel. Give me 1 second, guys. I'm pulling it up. I want to show you guys a tweet. This happened 40 minutes earlier. Okay, here. Check this out. All right. This is my man, Chris Patel. And, this is Chris Patel. Shout out to him. And he basically says somebody effed up. Pretty sure this might have been meant to be released after the CPI. So the consensus was 4.9, 5.0, or 5.1. And then Joe Biden put this out last night. Inflation is now down 40% since last summer, and it's come down the last 9 months in a row. We have more work to do, but we're trending in the right direction, and we're making real progress. Bro, Joe Biden puts out a tweet about inflation the night before inflation comes out, talking about how good we're doing. Isn't that crazy? Is that not crazy? This is the guy running the country. This guy. I don't know. This is the guy running the country, bro. It's crazy. By the way, if Republicans win the next elections, this is going to be very, very good, not only for the country, not only for hardworking Americans, but this is also going to be good for Palantir holders. So yeah. Let me see. Yo, shout out to you, Midwest. Good to see you, my brother. Good to see you. Thank you all the time for the support. I just sold my last 25,000 algos last week. Sad day, but no marketing. Yeah, man, I feel you. I made a big mistake, man. My man Cheap sold out at like 45 cents, and I was waiting a little bit more. I'm so stupid. I should have sold. And that's right when they started going up, and then FTX screwed us all. I was waiting for it to go up. I messed up, but it is what it is. I'm shocked. Yeah, shocked. Initial reaction to Hims. I'm going to make a video right now. Actually, Hims was amazing. They did everything right. Matter of fact, Hims brought up their... guys, Hims is a company, right? I use it for my hair. It's hair products. It's dick products. It's pimple products. They have Hims and Hers, so men and women. And they exceeded expectations again after they raised the bar again. They actually ended up getting 80% margins. They were expecting to get 70-something% margins. So the extra margins that they have, they're going to redistribute it into customer satisfaction because they want to have around 75% margins. Who does that? Who takes margins, and that's a good thing, and redistribute it to do customer satisfaction? They are growing. They are monsters. They actually raised their full year to 58% growth. And it was supposed to be like 52%. So they're doing good. They beat expectations. They're raising the bars. They did nothing bad. They gained over 100,000 subscribers, which is what I wanted. And they increased how much money they're getting per subscriber. Last year it was $52, and now it's $55. So they're increasing how many subscribers, they're increasing how much money per subscriber, and they're investing money into making new products. Hims is an absolute monster. And if you guys don't know what I'm talking about, Hims is up over 200% for the last year. Guys, let that sink in. Hims is up double what it was last year. Muscle sucks. What about EGC? Good morning. Good morning, my brother. How you doing? Good to see you. Thank you so much for the support. You always make great comments. Thank you. As Warren said, be fearful with other. Yeah, absolutely, bro. But everything... Yes, sir. Shout out to you. Inflation is going down, except all the things we really need. Fuel, food, housing is very high, but inflation is down. Yeah, man, for sure. House CPI data, just read it. It's all a lie. Yep. Food prices are still high. It is. Why is Twilo down? I don't know what the fuck that is. This is insane. Who gives a duck? I know. I'm with you. I was always wondering we're not even one person better than him among Democrats. Yeah, man. Yo, this guy is one of the most racist people ever. And somehow they turned the narrative that Trump is the racist. It's so crazy. It's so freaking crazy. So crazy. Where Trump did so many good acts for minorities. And what's happening in Texas right now? What's happening in Texas? The borders are literally open. People are just like, bah, 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 bah. It's terrible, man. It's terrible. Please don't let the majority be silenced anymore. Woke is broke. It's killing our country. Speak the fuck up. Tap share and then pop that. Yo, thank you so much, Freedom for All. Thank you so much for the support. Don't worry, HBAR still there with open arms. I'm an HBAR. I hold HBAR. And if you guys were to ask me which one I prefer right now, HBAR by a country mile. And there's many reasons for that. Go woke and go broke. Absolutely. And guys, I just want to say, I'm not hating on Algorand. I'm just being honest. They have a lot of problems. And that is what it is. I hope they fix it, because I still have a lot of Algorand. I probably have more Algorand than everybody in my lives. So, yeah. Gold will shine. I don't know. CPI data impact the Dow Jones. CPI data impacts everything. I think the market should go up. Been seeing Hims a lot in retail stores now. Got to try it out. So, yo, check this shit out about Hims. So, Hims uses 50% of their money on marketing. 50% of their money on marketing, right? And most of their marketing, they get back in 1 year. So, within 1 year, they break even with their marketing. This does not count like paid sponsorships, like hiring stars, right? paid promotions. But marketing in general, they make their money back in 1 year. Just let that sink in. Hims is a monster. But you know that only 6% of Hims is wholesale. Almost 100% of Hims' money comes from online. And online is growing like a beast. Online sales is growing 83% for existing subscribers and 83% for new subscribers. You heard what I just said? So the people that use Hims are spending 83% compound annual growth rate, and the people that are just getting into Hims are also spending 83% compound annual growth rate. It's amazing. Hims is such a good company. And most people, it's still under the radar. No one's talking about it. I'm going to be the only one who does an earnings review. When they should be, yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. There goes Democrats. Trump did a lot for us. Why the media was talking crap, but I don't mind the Kennedy, he's a Dem. Yeah, like, bro, I don't know. We'll see what's going to happen. I'm not 100% we need Trump. I would take DeSantis as well, but I would love to take Trump and DeSantis as vice president, and then after that, DeSantis takes 4 years and 4 years. And this is going to make our country super powerful. The first thing Trump is going to do, he's going to end the Ukraine-Russia war. Straight up, he's going to figure it out. He's going to get the country back on track. And that's a fact. Yo, you remember when Biden said that our country is going to be like, no need for gasoline, no need for oil, fossil fuels in 5 years. Remember he did that in his speech? So crazy. And what about Kamala Harris when she talks about nothing? Today is yesterday and yesterday is today, but next week is going to be today's yesterday because in a month from now it's still going to be a month before yesterday. Today is yesterday. You guys heard that speech? Who knows what I'm talking about? It's fucking nuts. Dr. James Lindsay on Marxism, great speech. I'm going to read that. What's your play in AI tokens? I don't have any AI token plays. I can give you my top plays for cryptocurrency if you'd like, whatever that means to you guys. I think I really like Bitcoin. I really like Algorand. I really like Hedera. I really like Quant. And I really like ICP. Those 5. Yeah. Yo, thank you so much for the $10. I appreciate you, Joker. Wish Mama Bergman a happy Mother's Day from all of us. Also, to your lady, I know it's been a few days away, but we are live now. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. I'm going to let them know, Joker. I appreciate you. Thank you very, very much. And thank you for help running the Discord that's dying. Good morning, buddy. Thank you so much. Good morning to you too, sir. Joe Biden is more disgraced than Jimmy Carter could ever be. Yeah, like, it's so crazy. It's so crazy. You ever see the people that that come up to people on the street? Like, there's a lot of TikTokers, and they'll be like, we hate Trump. Yeah, we hate Trump. And they'll be like, because Trump did this, this, this. And they're like, yeah, he did that. But everything that they're quoting, actually, Biden did. And people are shocked. Or people are like, I hate Trump. Why? Because he's a bad person. Can you name anything specific? Just everything he does. Yeah, but just name one specific thing. He's a racist. How is he a racist? He just is. That's all. Everyone who hates Trump, that's the conversations you have. And everybody loves free speech until the free speech is not aligned with what they're saying. It's crazy. Dude, if the OG JFK ran for president, he would be a Republican. Absolutely. That line has shifted. The old JFK would be Republican. The people that vote for him should be punished severely. I can't punish anybody severely, but I just hope people understand that. Just ask yourself a question. Is the country better today than it was in 2020? Just ask yourself that. Just look around. Is the country better today than it was in 2020? Are you making more money? Is inflation lower? Is the school system better? Is racism less? Is there a smaller divide in our country? Is sensitivity training more or less? Think about it. Our military is stronger or weaker. Our pull and our our magnitude around the world of what America says goes? Is it there? Is BRICS stronger or weaker than it was? Guys, just ask yourself, right? Like, you can't make this up. Everything Trump said will happen if Biden gets elected literally happened. He called it. Like, I'm not making this up. He called it. Every single thing that Trump said happened. And anybody that's a woman, I don't understand how you vote Democrats when they're not supporting the Fair Sports Act for women. How? Not a single Democrat voted. How? And you're a woman voting for Democrats? How? It doesn't make sense. And it's not about Republican or Democrat. It just changed. It's not what it used to be. And if you guys want to understand how the Democratic Party was founded, just do a little search, and you guys will be very shocked under what premise the Democratic Party was found. Democratic Party was found to suppress people and gain votes for the next 100 years by suppressing people. I'm not crazy. Do your research. Yes, he would, Tweet Cat. Absolutely, JOK. Good job on Palantir. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I can't believe it, but a lot of people followed my call plays, and a lot of people made money. Somebody messaged me the other day. It might have been you. I don't know who it was. They're like, yo, I'm up like 250% on my call. I'm like, that's crazy. I sold my calls. I made my 100-something percent, 115%. I'm not greedy. Yeah. What am I, chopped liver? What am I, chopped liver? No, you're the man. Did I miss your message? I'm sorry. Joe Biden. Palantir Long, if I missed your message, I apologize. I don't know what this comment's about, but I apologize if I missed your message. What's your thoughts on Filecoin? So Filecoin is really good. It's a very interesting concept, and they have an interplanetary file system. It's called IPFC file system. Yeah, where they have miners who take information and they have miners who give information, and essentially you're storing information on computers. And it's a way to store information on blockchains. It's a really cool system. I have a video about it that I made a while ago. I like the project. The hate be real, bro. Yep. 100%. Politicians is all the same. BS. I agree with you, but at the end of the day, you need politicians, so you have to go one way or the other, right? And I think one of the greatest things that could have happened to politics is Elon Musk and Twitter. I think that's one of the reasons why he ended up doing Twitter, because he wanted to keep it free. And there's so much bullshit out there. So Twitter was definitely 100% needed. Let's talk money, forget politics. Ask me a question, I'll talk money. But politics is money, you know. At the end of the day, it is. It all is. I am not a fan of Trump because his first appointment, he was an ex-CEO Chase Bank. He did not return us to gold and silver. I have a announcement to make. We will never be gold and silver again. And the reason why we will never be gold and silver again is already in 1970s, high 60s, when we still have the Bretton Woods standard, we were already outpacing the amount of fiat we had compared to, or paper money compared to gold. That's why people removed their gold reserves from America. And that's why America had to get off the gold standard. Right now, America owes $1.25 approximately for every dollar that they bring in, which means they cannot possibly have a gold reserve. As a matter of fact, there's not enough gold in the world to support the amount of printed money there is in the world. Therefore, it's impossible for us to go back on the gold and silver standard. I'm not hating, I'm just, stating a fact. So, yeah. But I hear you. You're open to your opinion. I like Trump. Adam, we know why you were being shadow banned. You're logical and honest. Yeah, thank you so much. I appreciate it, man. Thank you very much. I'm going to keep being honest and logical. Is this before or after he lost an election and didn't respect the peaceful transfer of power? So, he lost the election. Nothing we could say about that. But, I know a lot of people that voted. I personally went to vote, and they didn't ask me for driver's license. They didn't ask me for verification. Nothing. Nothing. They literally said, what's your address and what's your name? That's it. I know lots of people in my areas that this happened to. So it is extremely questionable what actually happened. And it's not far-fetched to see that it's possible elections were tampered with. That's the truth. I won't say it was or was not. I am acknowledging he lost, because at the end of the day, that's what we had a investigation. It is what it is, and you have to take it. But I'm not the only one. At least in New York, this happened throughout the entire New York. No verification for voting. Now, I also know personally people that were able to vote 2 times. You go in person and mail in. And they counting both of them. So how is that fair? Also, anybody can mail in anybody's vote. So if I want to mail in your vote and there's no verification, I can do that. So yeah, might not have happened everywhere, but I'm talking about my districts in New York. That's all I can speak about. So it's extremely questionable. And at least in that point, that's a fact what he was saying. Now, when you're saying he didn't respect the peaceful transfer of power, that's not a fact. He called on people to question what happened, and there's absolutely questions. So I don't know what you're talking about. You are. Who wouldn't want to make America great again? That's what I'm saying. I'm with you. Good morning, Omzilla. Good morning, good morning. That's a pretty cool picture. Yo, that looks like Icy Mike a little bit, no, in the picture? Who wouldn't want to make... That's what I'm saying, bro. Who doesn't want to make money? Trump versus Biden is technically a wrong comparison. Trump and his team are far better than him. Trump and his team are far better than him. I agree with you 100%. Thoughts on Aurora and Nair L2? To be honest, I don't have any thoughts. I don't know much about it, so I wouldn't be able to talk about it. But there's so many good projects that are L1s. Why would you need an L2? That's just my theory about it. But at the same time, it's not even about the technicals of the project. Now, crypto is all about hype, 100%. Nobody cares about what you can actually do. If they did, Algorand would be like a top 5 cryptocurrency. I thought people cared. Nobody cares. Dad's got the thoughts on Filecoin. Have been waiting to DCA. Also, Twitter will be the new Facebook in the next 2 to 4 years. Nice. What business are you starting up, incubating these days? You've said you're starting a new business. I'm interested. I am starting a kids apparel store. Like, maybe apparel is the wrong word. An e-commerce store. It's already up. I just need to fix the website a little bit, where I'm selling teeters and custom pacifier holders, pacifiers, you know, plates, those silicone plates for kids, everything about kids. Basically, whatever I get my daughter, I would like to have on my website, because I really think it's cool as a parent to be able to customize all your stuff for your kids. So customizable baby products. Also, I'm starting I already have it. I have channels dedicated to my store where I'm teaching people about kids. Like, for example, most people don't know, if you buy a Home Depot, any Home Depot, throughout the country, the first Saturday of every single month, you have free arts and crafts, where Home Depot gives you an apron, they give you the whole package, little hammers, and you and your son or daughter put together an arts and crafts. So last Saturday, I have a video about it, actually. If you guys want to check out my kids channel, I have one. And I showed, me and my son went, we got an arts and crafts, I showed how we put it together, and it ended up being a flower pot for Mother's Day. Really cool. And you paint it and everything. It's really, really cool. But that's my online store. Also, I am getting heavier into real estate. I am looking really, really heavy in Westchester, in Yonkers, to buy more properties, and I'm also being a lot more active as a landlord. So that's what I'm kind of getting into, and I started dabbling back into my old business. Yeah, basically moving away from YouTube as a full-time to a and whenever I feel like it, right? And this allows me to curse more. This allows me to be more real. I'm not worried about hurting people's feelings. So I was always raw and uncut, but now I'm going to be even more raw and uncut whenever I feel like it. And if I don't get paid, that's fine, because I wasn't getting paid from YouTube anyways. I would love to start more of a support for Patreon or members only. I love making content, but bro, it's hard. You know, I'm making so much content. I dedicated almost 2 years to this, and I'm not making the money. I was, but not anymore. BTC is the future. No words were ever more spoken in crypto, and I wish, Jazz, I wish. I used to say this for the longest time, and I'm not against altcoins, but I wish I stuck to my guns. I sold my Bitcoin, paid off my debt. Whatever I had left, I ended up buying Algorand with. I think I bought some Hedera, and I'll be honest, obviously, I regret that decision right now. But it is what it is. You live and you learn and you move forward. Not that I hate Algorand. You cannot be happy about the price movement of Algorand. You cannot. It's not possible. Like, Algorand's price movement is shit. When Stacy came into power, Algorand was number 18 on CoinMarketCap. Right now, Algorand is number 41 and 42. Right now, Algorand's price, if you compare it to the way it was before Stacy, before Algorand Foundation got their fucking tentacles into Algorand, the price of Algorand should be right now 70 cents an Algorand to 75 approximately. If you compare it where the price of Bitcoin was, where Algorand was, when Stacy became part of Algorand Foundation. I hate to say it, I think she fucked this project. Fucked it. Money has to be a physical thing. Bro, first of all, I'm not argumentative. I don't disagree with you. The problem is we don't have enough gold and silver in the world now to back up all the printed money. So we would have to basically reduce our circulating supply by, like, I don't know, 80%. I don't even know how much. That's the problem. So I'm not arguing with your statement. I hope you understand where I'm coming from. I am making a statement that it's not physically possible to do because of how fucked up everything is with the monetary. You think our debt ceiling is bad? China's debt ceiling is even worse than the United States. And all these countries, not just America, we all owe more money than we make. It's crazy. I will be voting for Trump. Trump won. What are your favorite semiconductor stocks that you think are underrated or somehow? If you're going with semiconductors, I would probably go with NVIDIA first and AMD. However, second. However, Chris Patel, if you guys don't follow Chris Patel, he was talking about a semiconductor play that actually came back and made a lot of money. But I'm not in any of those plays now. I actually trimmed my positions in stocks. I was heavy in NVIDIA. I had like over 100K in NVIDIA. I had a small position in AMD. I don't know, like 10K or something, not too much. I got out of those positions, and I'm really just focusing on core positions. Palantir, Google, Microsoft, HIMS. I have a little bit of MicroStrategy for like a crypto stock play. And then I have a few dividend plays that are essentially like cash positions for me. I might be buying into a bank play. I know banks are funny, but there's a reason. I might be doing a bank play right now. And I don't want to buy anything else. I would short NVIDIA before I buy NVIDIA. I think NVIDIA is super overvalued. Not saying it's not a great company, but the PE ratios are absolutely astronomically high. So yeah, but if I had to pick NVIDIA and AMD. We could go back. The only reason money, gold, and silver were struggling to keep up was because of the restraints by man. Yeah, I agree with you. Trump for prison 2023. Not going to happen, buddy. For your fact is based in gold and silver are nominally at the price they are today. The price has been suppressed by a delete to fool you. Of course not. I mean, I don't doubt that either. I could see that too. I could see the price suppression. I could definitely see that. I don't know if it's true, but I could see it. Adam, I don't always agree with everything you say, but I respect you for your honest opinion. That's rare in life. Thank you. Yo, thank you so much, Tommy. I appreciate that. Biden is destroying the country. I agree with that. You don't talk about Algorand anymore. I mean, if you've been following my live, I can tell you why, because I don't get paid to do these YouTube videos. I don't make much money on them. So, and since right now I have a bitter taste in my mouth when it comes to crypto in general, I prefer to concentrate on speaking about whatever I feel like, because I don't have any pressure to make videos about anything. So like today I woke up, I didn't even put underwear on. I came down in shorts, you know, fed my daughter, got my son up, did my fatherly duties, and I'm like, yo, let me go do a live. I wasn't planning this shit. So now I can do whatever I feel like it. And if somebody doesn't like it, go fuck yourselves, right? I don't care. I'm not making money off of YouTube now anyways. It doesn't make no difference for me. I give zero fucks, zero. So I will talk about Algorand if there's something to talk about in the future. Right now, there's nothing to really talk about. I made an SEC video, and yeah, bro, it's hard for me to talk about Algorand when I'm not too happy about it, and I fucked up. I put in too much into Algorand. I should have kept it in Bitcoin. That's my mistake. I still have all my Algorand. I probably have more Algorand than you. I probably have more Algorand than most people talking about Algorand. I think I have more Algorand than any of the YouTubers who talk about Algorand. And that's the problem, you know? So these YouTubers, what they do is, none of them talk shit. I'm the only YouTuber that talks negatively about something. And it hurts me. So when you say, this is going to the moon, this is the best price ever, and they say the same shit, right? So if the price of Algorand was $1, oh my God, it's $1. This is the best price. You're never going to see this price again. Then Algorand goes to 80 cents. Oh my God, this is such a bargain. You will never see Algorand at 80 cents again. And same thing at 60, 50, 40, 30. It can go down to 1 penny and everyone's going to keep saying the same shit. And this is an echo chamber when it comes to YouTube cryptocurrency. And it's hard. It's hard, right? It's also hard to make like I don't want to feed people bullshit, right? It's hard. Every YouTuber is guilty of that to a certain extent. And I rather make videos when I feel like making the videos and I got something positive to say. I have negative videos, it comes out, people get very angry about it. So why if you don't have anything nice to say, why say anything at all, right? Your parents taught you that? So if I don't have anything good to say right now, what am I going to say? When Algorand has some good news, I'll say it. But right now, there's nothing to really say, and I don't want to be negative. I don't want to take away people's feelings. So why be negative? I'd rather not say anything. But I still have all my Algorand. And for anybody that hates on me, I have more Algorand than you guys. There is no legitimate law that requires us to blindly obey a legitimate government. That's true. And that's why they want to take away our Second Amendment rights. The whole point of the Second Amendment is exactly this statement. If you are able to bear arms, you can defend yourself against unjust government. That's the whole point. Also, federal government was never meant to be this strong. Federal government was meant to support state government. State government is where the strength was supposed to be. Over time, federal government became the strength. To use your rhetoric tactic, ask yourself this. Has any other president ever wiped up a mob to challenge the transfer of power like Trump did? I don't know about him. Who whipped up what mob? People acted on their own accord. And, yeah, Trump condemned it. So, yeah. How was the manipulated American election? That was the most I agree with you. I think it was manipulated. But we had our investigation, and it is what it is, bro. It is what it is. It is what it is. We can all make America great again without Trump, even if he was the best president we have had since before Lincoln. Links to my channel? Yeah, 1 second. But Cheeps, this channel is going to be only about kid stuff. How to change diapers, how to hold babies, things like that. I'm only going to be talking about kids. So this channel is straight up for kids. And I'm going to be doing videos whenever I feel like it. You can be my first subscriber. And then I'll link you the store as well. 1 second. Let me do this. So, 1 second. I will link you the YouTube channel. But this is only for kids, okay? This is like literally only for kids. And I don't know what I'm going to be doing like in the future with this. So just bear with me. This is going to be the kids channel. I just posted it. How old is your little girl? My little girl is 10 days old. 10, 9, 10, 9. 9 days old. And my son is 19 months, 18 months, 19 months. You can barely explain the Greeks, Adam. No one is shadow banning you. Okay, that's good. That's fine. No problem. Congratulations. Ba 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 ba. Ba 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 ba. Dude acts like January 6th didn't happen. January 6th did happen, but I don't see Trump was the person that was storming the Capitol. I don't know. Maybe we're watching different things. Look into Michael's. They do similar classes for kids. Nice. Oh, thank you so much for that. Let me write that down. Michael's. Ba, ba, ba. Sweet, may God bless you. Thank you so much. I appreciate that very much. Manipulated on intelligent sheep. Yeah, man. Unintelligent sheep. Great. Biden is crashing the housing market soon. You can buy cheap. Yeah, I'll keep buying more. I actually thought the housing market was going to drop more, but it didn't. It still might, but yeah. It's kind of like when you say Palantir, the spy company. Yeah. The Democrats control slavery. It's comic. This man knows. I didn't wanna say it, but anybody who does a little bit of research will understand how the Democratic Party came to be. And there's a specific president that said some very, very horrible things. Caspa on top. Congratulations. On every front, he divided the nation and continues to. Biden and the administration will go down as the worst administration in the history of the office of presidency. Yeah. Silvio did not step down as CEO. Sean Ford stepped down as CEO. He's a consultant, and Silvio stepped up for regular daily practices and support of the ecosystem behind the scenes. Yeah, bro, it's crazy. Adam, thanks you for the Algorand book you sent. Yeah, my pleasure. Oh, you're the one of the people that got the books. Put hat on for a second and remember everything is lies and manipulation. Algo could easily just be suppressed. We will see in time. Yeah, man, maybe. That's also another thing. You know, I gave out so many giveaways, right? People don't remember that. People like to hate. Even back in the day, I was giving out mad cryptocurrency to people, like thousands and thousands of dollars worth of crypto. And somehow I'm hating on it. I don't get it. Like, this guy got a book. I think I gave out 10 or 20 books, some shit like that, of Algorand, you know? I'm definitely not arguing anything, discussing it more like to go, but it's easy and strongly disagree, but I still understood each other's. Yeah, that's a constructive conversation, which is the way it should be. If you don't have constructive conversations with people, then how are you supposed to move forward, you know? And I respected every opinion that you guys put out, and everybody else. It's like the people that don't believe what you're saying have a helmet on their head. Yeah, that's a fact. Gold is actually abstract value. Biden will crash the housing market. Exactly. Truth, people don't know it. That has to be wiped. There's no way the debt will ever be actually paid. No, it will never be. That's why we're in like a hamster wheel, right? That's why we're in a never-ending hamster wheel. It's like, bro, we can't get out of this. We owe more money, then we have to print more money and borrow more money. It's crazy. It's so crazy. It's never gonna end. I got a $10 call, 950. Got $10 calls, 950 calls expiring the 19th. I hope you make that. I hope you make that, brother. I'm up on something percent right now. Good. My January said 2 Palantir calls are looking juicy. That's beautiful. Only kidding. 70% of the country never got involved in politics until Donald Trump stepped into office. That's true. Nice play, dudes. Congrats in strong positions. Yes, sir. Bro, nice. The truth will come out in decades from now. That's true. Freedom all is in chat, but he's 100 obey. Read 1984 people. Mark my words, election was hampered with, but it wasn't widespread. That's true. We got kids, bro. Yes, sir. You are. Love your podcast, Adam. Thank you for all the wonderful work. Oh, thank you so much. I appreciate that so much, Valentina. Thank you so much. Valentina, where are you from? Are you from Russian descent or your Latin descent with Valentina? Maybe Slavic? Shout out to you. Thank you. Oh man, I got so many options. Ah, my man Gabe. How you doing, Gabe? Adam, you think Powell lowering rates next meeting? First of all, I wanted to give a shout out to GS Strategies. For anybody that made a comment earlier, I'm not shadow banned. I could barely explain the Greeks. I agree with you, but I do know somebody that knows options very, very well, and it's GS Strategies. If you guys want... So Gabe offers a lot of things, but two of the main things, from my point of view, that he can offer is technicals. He's a very technical guy where he does charts big time. That's one. So if you guys want to check out charts and technicals, definitely check out his channel. That's one. Two, Gabe does options. He does really cool options. Like I'll do basic calls or puts, but he does like covered calls, synthetic, poor man calls, I don't need covered calls, whatever. All those weird names, he does them. So definitely check out his channel if you guys want to know more about options and technical analysis. All right. With that said, let me answer. Shout out to Gabe. What do you think Powell lowering? I do not think that Powell is going to lower the rates next meeting. I don't think he's going to lower it at the end. I don't think that there's going to be a rate hike next meeting either. I think it's going to be neutral. And I think that he's not going to, I think there is going to be rate lowering at the end of this year. And I've called it since last year. Basically, I think I'm within 1/4 or 0.5% of everything that I called. I had a YouTube videos where I used to call these and I was like right every single time. And I think I'm off by like 1/4%. I think right now, I think I called 5.25%. What our interest rate is going to be. So maybe I actually called it right. But in my opinion, I think that he is not going to be lowering rates. I think he's going to stay neutral. And then he's going to be lowering rates at the end of the year. And I think that it's going to be a really good time to buy certain bank stocks, in my personal opinion. Not all bank stocks, but certain bank stocks. Yeah, that's my opinion. And my thesis is building. I'm giving up my short thesis. Today is the day I capitulated. Listen, I want to say something. We can't always get them right? Like, you can't always get your plays right. And sometimes it's very hard to be a bigger man to yourself, right? You got to look yourself in the mirror, and I'm talking from experience, and be like, I might have got it wrong, or I got it right, but something's changed that were out of my control. And I got to shift and pivot. So, you know what? I commend you. If that's what you feel is right, you're doing the right thing. So shout out to you. And I know how hard it is to put a lot of money and a lot of emphasis and a lot of push into a thesis of making a play. And then like saying, fuck it, I got to shift gears. So shout out to you for being able to do that. It's good news. Dow Jones market will rocket. Yes, sir. The best way to invest is to follow Congress. Yeah, that's true. I don't think a pause is coming. I think he starts lowering straight away. We shall see, bro. Thanks for the shout out. Yeah, my pleasure. You might be right. I don't see that happening, and I'll explain to you why, in my opinion. I could be wrong. First of all, I think all of this inflation was manipulated so that they can stop raising interest rates and then do a U-turn by the end of the year for elections in 2024. That's what I think. That's my God's honest truth, and nobody can tell me otherwise. I am like sure of this shit. I don't think they're going to do it next meeting. They can't. And even if they do, if I'm not mistaken, when they lower the rates and they pivot, the stock market collapses, right? In the history of pivots, the stock market collapses, and then it rebounds like a motherfucker. So if you think that's correct, maybe your short thesis is correct. Because if they pivot down, Stock market will probably go down. If I'm not mistaken, I don't want to be talking out of my ass. But, yeah. They have to keep rates up in order to push inflation to third world countries like Russia and Africa. Adam, there's a lot of chatter about Velo 3D. Yeah, bro, I don't know much about that. I used to be in a 3D printer, Nano Dimensions, so I know a little bit about 3D printing. But to be honest with you, look, I'm concentrating. Only ask me questions about stocks I have. Palantir, HIMS, Google, Microsoft, MicroStrategies, and then I have a bunch of dividend plays that are basically my cash positions, but I just hold them in dividends to make something. So I don't know about anything else, and I don't really want to get into anything else. The only thing that I'm looking into is a bank stock for the reasons I mentioned earlier. Straight up Goomba, I love it. I'm the Goomba? Is that me? I'm the Goomba? It's after the pivot, not on the pivot. It's after the pivot. So let me ask you a question. So, okay, cool. How much after is the question? I don't have it off the top of my head. I just know in general it goes down. So you're saying that on the pivot it should go up. So this is what you're saying? If, in theory, we have a pivot, it goes up and then down and then up. That's what you're saying? My name is of Italian origin. It means strong and healthy. Thank you again for all the wonderful work you do. Oh, thank you so much, Valentina. Very, very nice. I never heard. Did I hear? Valentina, Val? It's a pretty name. I'm trying to think if I ever heard any Italians with the name Val or Valentina. Very nice name. Thank you. I like Nano Dimensions a lot. I know I'm alone, but the financial and sales add up. I like Nano Dimensions as well for their thesis and what they're doing. I just think that they're a little bit ahead of where technology is. I had a big position on it. I consolidated during when the market started dropping, which is probably a very smart thing for me to do. I think I still have a call option, maybe, that I bought a Leap a long time ago. I might get into it later, but yeah, I think their technology is good, but the world is not ready for it. Does that make sense? The world does not catch up to the technology that they have. They need to find a way to make their printers smaller and more accessible for a bigger crowd. Nah, some people have to be put in their place for real. Any thoughts on DNA? I like DNA as a company. Their stock-based compensation was out of control, and I believe that their management was selling shares, if I'm not mistaken. So I like them in general, their technology, and I like where they're going, but I'm out for a while. And like I said, I did the smartest thing, and I consolidated all of my positions so that I could concentrate on 5 core plays, right? 4 or 5 plays. So yeah, that's the last thing I know about DNA, but I haven't followed it for a couple of months. So market will go down after the pivot if pivot is because of something broken. If pivot is because strong economy and inflation is controlled, then it will go up if these numbers are real. Fair enough. So I'm not in Lilium, but I like Lilium. I really, really like Lilium. And maybe I'm going to buy back into them. I like Lilium. I think it's the best SPAC of all of Palantir SPACs. Again, I sold out of it when I had debt. I didn't calculate for the market to go down as much as it did. I took out a lot of margins, and I had like $250,000 in margin. And I thought that I was going to make a really nice play, clear a few million, and keep it moving. It didn't work out. Kind of what I was just saying to Gabe from GS Strategies. Sometimes you gotta take your losses, you gotta take your licks and figure it out. I saw the economy going down, and I started selling out of my positions when they were higher, and I did a very smart move in hindsight to cover all of my debt. Because as interest rates were going down, I was like, look, I don't want to be paying this crazy debt. So I was able to consolidate, regroup, and I'm coming back. I am coming back. My last 3 months were better than before. So slowly I'm coming back. And for that idiot that says that I can't explain the Greeks, I did okay with a couple of options. Yeah. Thank you. My pleasure. Debt ceiling is the last hurdle. They're just going to raise the debt ceiling, right? Since World War II, we raised the debt ceiling over 100 times. This is just a bargaining tool by Republicans and by Democrats. Besides American weapon manufacturers, who else is profiting from the Russian war? There's a lot of American companies that are profiting in the back end. It's not just the actual physical weapons manufacturing, because we send a lot of different type of aid, and I can't be specific as to which companies, but I know in general a lot of American companies are profiting from this. Plus, a lot of American companies are going to be profiting when we got to rebuild Ukraine. Also, this war is helping us with our Taiwan position, and yeah. So a lot of American companies are profiting in the back end. You just don't hear about it, but that's a fact. All right, guys, the market is about to open. If you guys like this, please like, share, subscribe. I appreciate it. I don't know if I'm going to be making crypto content anytime soon. I will make whenever I feel like it. I'll make crypto content. I do still have all of my Algorand. I did not sell, to let everybody know. When it comes to stocks, I told you my key positions right now, and right now my play is to see what's going to happen with HIMS. HIMS was down 10%. I'm going to make a HIMS video right now about the earnings. They smashed it, and I do think that HIMS is going to go to $15 plus, and I've been playing HIMS all the way from $3.50, if you guys remember. A lot of people made a lot of money on this channel. Not that it's financial advice. These are just my own plays. Also, when I had a Patreon, right, some people were mad in my Patreon because they're like, Adam, you don't give us alerts what to buy, crypto and stocks. And to this is, you know, if somebody recommends 100 stocks or 100 cryptos, 100 anything, they can be wrong 99 times, but the one time they're right, that's what people are going to remember. And people are literally losing money with this fucking shit plays. So people used to get mad at my Patreon why I don't suggest anything. And I'm not a freaking day trader. I make certain plays. However, my portfolio over the last year is now up double digits, like percentage-wise. And not too many people could say that. Remember, it's not about making many little hits. It's about making sure your hits are better than your misses. And if you guys have been following my portfolio, if you guys are my channel members, which I give you guys my portfolio or my old school Patreons, you guys would also be up on your positions. So I have an actively traded public account that's now a six-figure account. And very few YouTubers are going to do that for you guys, right? Most of the people you guys are following, they're not going to show you any of their portfolios. This is like one of my smaller portfolios, but I do have like 100-something thousand in there now, and I'm up. So yeah, you're welcome if anybody's been following that. And I appreciate you guys all. Yeah, at least thank you so much, Matthew. Thank you very, very much. War between Russia and America, Putin would already be history. Well, thank you so much, best wishes. Thank you so much, and thank you for your content. Been DCAing for almost 2 years now. Thank you so much, Nico. Best of luck. I will see you guys later. Shout out Palantir Long. Shout out GS Strategy. Shout out to my man Cheeps. I love you, go. Love you, bro. I'm gonna see you when I get to Florida. Shout out to Joker. Shout out to the old school Wolfpack. And yeah, have a good day.